All right, guys, so these are going to be the top 5 best pull day exercises for you guys. I was trying to come up with a workout that would hit every single muscle group on the posterior chain in an efficient manner, and I think I did just that. Starting off with number 1, we got the king of all back exercises, the deadlift. I'm going to be doing sumo because conventional hurts my lower back and really strains my lower back muscles. But if you guys want to do conventional, that'll work just fine as well. But sumo will put more of a load on your hamstrings and glutes rather than strain your lower back. So if you're going for a full posterior chain workout like we're trying to accomplish in this workout video, then you're going to want to do sumo to hit those hamstrings and glutes more efficiently because we don't have another hamstring or glute exercise in this workout. Now, in terms of rep count for this, guys, I like to go heavy because I'm trying to increase the weight and strength that I can pull on my sumo deadlift. So if you're going for strength like I am, then you're going to want to stay in the rep range of about 2 to 8 reps. I like to train 3 to 5, but if you want to go for hypertrophy, you can certainly do that too. Hypertrophy just meaning growth. So if you're going for growth on your hamstrings or glutes, you can do a rep range of about 8 to 12, even going up to 15 if you want to do that yourself. All right, now that we've got the big gross motor movement out of the way, we're going to be moving into 3 movements in which we're going to be doing a triple drop set on every single one. Support yourself in a locked position, and you're going to want to do these single arm lat pull downs. Now, this is better than just a double overhand lat pull down, whether it's pronated or supinated, because you can set your lumbar spinal flexion position as you're holding yourself up against the bench, making sure that you're not swaying or swinging and using momentum to get the weight down. You're going to want to stay again in this fixed position. That's why your hand is going to be bracing yourself against this bench, really focusing on staying tight and keeping your spine in a fixed position. Now, again, we're going to be doing a triple drop set, which means we're going to drop the weight 3 separate times. Again, this is very important for natural lifters because we want to up the intensity as high as we can without producing too much fatigue.
Oh my God. Personal messages.
Now, moving on to exercise 3, we have an elbows in line with body, neutral grip, traditional row going on here. Again, we're doing a triple drop set with this exercise. It's really important that you guys understand the difference between elbows in line with the body and elbows flared out, because that's going to be the next movement. So if you look closely, you can tell that my elbows are in line with my body as I'm rowing, meaning my elbows are closer to my body, physically closer to my body. In the next movement, we're going to flare the elbows out to focus on the upper back, but this movement here is focusing on the lats and the lower back specifically. Keeping the elbows closer to the back is going to bias the lower back and the lats rather than the upper back. People mess this up all the time, so make sure you're dialing in the elbows in line with body. You can really see what I'm talking about if you look at this video here. You can tell on the left my elbows are closer to my body, and on the right I am flaring them out, making sure that on the right we are biasing the upper back and traps, and on the left we are focusing the lower back and lats. So again, this is the 4th movement, just another row, but we're going to be focusing on flaring the elbows out for this one. Again, keeping the spine neutral, not really swaying, not really using momentum to bulk the weight up, but we're going to want to keep the weight neutral, keeping the spine neutral, focusing on flaring the elbows out so that we're hitting the upper back and back traps, doing another triple drop set as usual. Now, at this point, your entire posterior chain should be absolutely fried from those heavy deadlifts and 3 triple drop sets that we have done, but no back day would be complete, or no pull session would be complete without a bicep movement thrown in at the end. Now, this is the only bicep movement that I do personally myself. It's the only one that you need to grow. This exercise actually hits both heads of the biceps very nicely, so it's the only movement you're going to need. You're going to want to set up reverse facing on a lat pull down machine like you see here, and you're going to want to do normal strict bicep curls with heavy weight, and then at the end, when you're starting to feel the fatigue, you're going to want to switch over to hammer curls to really bust out an extra 8 to 12 reps. You really can squeeze this out here, guys. I know it seems like a lot, but you can really force yourself to squeeze out some reps here with the hammer curls, because hammer curls are a lot easier than normal curls. You're going to be feeling the burn, you're going to be feeling the fatigue, but really push through it and feel that burn and contraction in your bicep. If you do this properly, I promise you it's going to be one of the only bicep exercises that you're going to need within your routine, and your arms will start growing. I guarantee it. If this is done properly in the manner that I've laid out, I guarantee these are the only 5 exercises you're ever going to need on a given pull session ever again. With the triple drop sets and the heavy deadlifts, you're going to be growing wings like you have never thought possible. Your biceps are going to be breaking out of your sleeves like you've never seen before. All you have to do is get that ass in the gym. Let's go.